Happy Halloween, everybody. This is Mark with VEG. This is VEG Out number 8 for the fall hub growers. Hope you guys are gearing up for a ton of trick-or-treaters. Hopefully get a sugar rush, get your favorite candy, maybe your kid's favorite candy. Don't let them know that you took it though. They'll freak out. Anyways, we're going to keep it short and sweet because we know that you guys have a lot to get to, or a lot of planning, maybe some stress or headaches coming your way, depending on where you live and how many trick-or-treaters are coming. Anyways, you guys can see that we have really trimmed back all of our lettuce, except for this deer tongue up here. This is kind of like a butterhead type. It was in the mix that we sent everybody. This is still going really strong and it hasn't flowered yet, so we haven't topped it off like we had with the romaine down here. We are still waiting to see if these guys are going to grow back. We're hopeful. We don't know though if the romaine is going to do a second harvest or not. You can kind of see the difference. This one's looking like it's struggling, whereas this one still has some color in it, and we are actually hopeful. The great thing is that the veggies are actually coming in nice. So these Oregon Spring tomatoes, we finally have our first red Oregon Spring tomatoes. They kind of start off, I don't know if you guys can see because it's in the shadows, a little bit yellowish, and then they start turning color like this guy. So this is a really good example of when they start ripening, and then you can see those red ones. And you can just pick them off with your hand, you can cut them off, really, whatever your preference is. And here, we'll back up so you can see that now a lot of the nutrients that we're putting into our garden are really going to the rainbow chard and the tomatoes. And here's our other tomato over here growing off to the side, and you can see some other tomatoes. Here, I'll get my shadow out of the way right here. So this guy is ready to go on the left, and this one is ripening as we speak, and then these guys will follow suit afterwards. So really excited. The Oregon Spring tomatoes, they don't have as much of like a acidic tomatoey taste. They're a little bit more mild from the ones that we have tried, so let us know. But they have a really nice smooth flavor to them, and they're organic and they're fresh, packed full of nutrients. Here's another interesting find. After we cut back all of this lettuce that was shading these herbs, this oregano has really started taking off in the sunlight, and is really loving how much more space and how much more sun it has. The chives are liking the space as well. And then we'll check in on the acorn squash. So we have a lot of squash coming in. Unfortunately, you don't see those male flowers, so we're a little bit bummed because we need to pollinate these guys, the females. Sorry, my finger was in the way, but these male flowers, let's see if I can focus, not drive you guys insane. So there's a male flower and there's a male flower, but they haven't opened up. So we're still waiting on this. We're really hopeful. We have a ton, you can see right there, that are coming in. So we're really hopeful. You can see a lot of the growth, that these are gonna have the chance to get pollinated by those male flowers. If you guys have any leaves that look like this, powdery mildew, just from a lot of moisture in the air, go ahead and take those off. These guys, this powdery mildew will spread, so take them off. You know, here you can see on this leaf it's not that bad, so we're gonna leave it. But anything that looks like this or worse, go ahead and trim off. And that goes for the tomatoes as well. You can see on this leaf there's a little powdery mildew, but underneath we're gonna trim these guys off that have a lot more powdery mildew, because we don't want it spreading to the other leaves and taking over. Back to the acorn squash. So you guys probably see these on the ground, the unpollinated squash. They kind of look like really sad little pumpkins. It's because they didn't get pollinated. Don't worry, we have them too. So again, if these female flowers aren't getting pollinated by the male flowers, they're gonna fall off because they did not get pollinated. Simple as that. Again, this is our first time trying the acorn squash. Still holding out hope for it. We think the next month is gonna be great for it and the tomatoes that we're really happy about. Make sure, if you guys haven't tried out any of our recipes, go down in our email, check out the recipes, really good. Next week we have another one for the rainbow chard, because that thing grows like a weed. It's super tasty, super good, packed full of nutrients as well. Anyways, if you guys have questions, use help at growveggies today.com. Good luck with the trick-or-treaters. Make sure you get some candy in too. All right, bye guys.